Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Liv and it's so lovely to meet you. And if you're returning, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. You know I appreciate you. So guys, today's video I'm going to be talking about like things you should do like immediately you arrive in the UK. And yeah, basically that's going to be it. So let's just get right into the video. Guys, now the first thing you should do immediately you arrive in the UK is to get your biometric residence permit. And you want to be doing this like the next day after you've arrived, because everything else that you're going to like do or need to do, you need your BRP for that. So yeah, I think by now you should already know what BRP is, but in case you don't know, it's a card like your residence permit card that's has the date that shows that you're allowed to be in the UK and to stay in the UK. And if you are going to be staying in the UK for more than 6 months, you're going to get a BRP. So yeah, you pick this up from the nearest post office to your accommodation, or if you remember when you were filling out your visa application form, you were asked for like to pick a post office or something. There was a section like that to put in your postcode or where you're going to be staying, and then you pick the post office where you'll be picking up your BRP. So if you're coming to Cranfield, it's most likely going to be the Milton Keynes post office. That's at the center. It's most likely going to be a post office that is close to that's in your city, or I think some people can have it sent to their school directly. So I mean, wherever you picked in the application, that's what you'll be picking it up. So you might want to do this like immediately, like the next day you arrive, just go and pick up that card. The next thing that you're going to want to do is to open a bank account, open a UK bank account, because I think I've already mentioned that when you're coming, if you are able to get a Star Make Money wallet, you can have like a MasterCard that you can use in the UK, but it's always easier to have a bank account here for every other thing else, because getting a job, you are going to be paid into your UK bank account. It just makes your life easier to have a UK bank account. So to be able to do that though, you need some documents. You need as a student, you'll be opening like a student bank account or a basic bank account. You'd need like proof of your student status, so your offer letter, or if you've done your registration by then you'd need your student ID card, a letter from your university like stating that yes, you were a student. You'd need that. And then you'd also need proof of your accommodation. So your what's it called? Most likely it's going to be your contract, your accommodation contract, because as you just arrived, you've not paid any bills or anything to have like any bills in your name. So it's most likely going to be your contract. Now this brings me to like a very important part of this video, guys. If you have not yet booked your accommodation like to come to the UK as you're preparing to come, please, you have wasted time. You wasted too much time. Like, don't waste any more time. Head to the description box. I'm going to be leaving the link to the Amber Student website. Go there quickly and try and find your accommodation as soon as possible, guys. Amber Students provide student accommodation mostly for like international students coming into the UK, and they have other countries as well, but I'm talking about the UK today to study. Once you go to the website, register your interest, like put in your details, an agent is going to reach out to you and discuss with you what kind of accommodation will be best for you and help you and guide you through the whole process of booking accommodations, guys. They provide like some of the best student accommodations you're going to be finding in the UK, like at relatively affordable prices. I've already talked about them in like previous videos, talking about how the prices like compared to the price that I first paid when I came here, crazy difference. So please just head over to the Amber website immediately and get your accommodation. You're going to be realizing from everything else that I'm going to be saying in this video that you need that contract or proof of accommodation, proof of address for like almost everything else that I'm going to be talking about. So make sure that you're heading over, like you are booking your accommodation and making sure that you have a place to stay. You don't want to come here and be stranded. So yeah, get on it now. Book your accommodation as soon as possible. So yeah, if you have like an accommodation proof of address, you're going to be needing that to open up a bank account. Now for the bank account, there are several banks in the UK that you can open with. I'm going to be talking about the one I have because that is the one that's like I did. So yeah, I think I actually tried with two banks, with Santander and what was the second bank? What was the second bank I tried? But I ended up not booking, not getting an account to them because I have an account with Santander, and that's a basic account. The main reason why I went for Santander was because I was going to be receiving money from outside the UK, and you have to check those things. You have to check all those things to make sure that, like, because some of them come with certain charges. Like if you are sending money, there's a charge. If you're receiving money, there's a charge. And with Santander, what I noticed was that when you're receiving money from outside the UK, there's no charges. So that is why I went for that account. But if you are sending money through your Santander account outside the UK, there's a charge. So check those things. I think there's also locs. Banks are many. Maybe I'll do a separate video talking about the banks if you guys are interested in that. But then yeah, you want to check for those charges and other things. For most students accounts, they are not going to be like any charges, like a monthly charge on it. I think for my basic account with Santander, there's no monthly charges, and there's no charges for when I'm receiving money. When I'm sending money, I don't use my bank account anyway, so it wasn't a problem. So that's with like the traditional banks. But then you'd also want to like open an online bank account, because the terms for the online banks are also like much easier, and it's actually like faster and easier to open an online account than the traditional one. So with the Santander, I think I did everything online. Unfortunately, I didn't have to like book an appointment and go in and submit any documents and all of that. With some banks, you might have to do that. So you just want to check all those things before you finally decide on what bank to use. So with Santander, I didn't have to go in. I did everything online, and then once you submit your proof of address, they're going to send you like all the details that you need to set up your account via post. That is why you need an address, like because you'll be sending your things to the place that you have provided that's your proof of address. You get it? So they're going to send your bank your card. Unfortunately, the Santander card is not contactless, so that's one thing you might also want to know. They will send your card, your PIN. They will send a code for you to verify your account and to set it up and all of that. It was all online, very seamless, easy. Similarly, like the way the online banks work as well. I think I opened an account with Monese, although I mean I just used it because it was an account that someone who was here was using and had to send money, a whole lot of balloon about it. But then yeah, you can easily open an account with like Monzo or Starling or even Monese. Let me know. Like it's a good bank. It's been okay. I've been using it. I've had no problems. So yeah, with the online banks as well, you also need like your proof of address, your BRP. I think I forgot to mention that you need almost the same documents: your BRP, your passport, and yeah, to take a picture of yourself and things like that. Maybe if you guys want me to, I can do another video talking about like opening a bank account and things like that. But then that is also like one of the things you want to do immediately you arrive. The next thing is to apply for your NI number. Honestly, I think with that, immediately you get your BRP, you can apply for your NI number. That's your national insurance number, especially if you're planning on like working. You want to start working part-time, like immediately you come. The NI number can take about 2 to 3 weeks to process, like for you to get it. And with that as well, guys, like I mentioned, you need your proof of address, or you need an address for them to send your NI number to, because they're going to be sending it to you through the post, right? So to apply for it, you just go to the just go on Google and type national insurance number and look for the link that has gov.uk to make sure that you're not like being sent to the wrong place. Just look for the one that has gov.uk. You enter your information, and then yeah, they'll send you your NI number, like a letter with your NI number on it, your national insurance number. You're going to be needing this national insurance number for any part-time jobs or anything that you would want to do. So you want to do it like immediately, because like I said, it can take about 2 to 3 weeks to get, and until you have it, most employers are not going to give you a job. So that's one thing you want to do immediately you get here. And yeah, another thing you want to do immediately you come into the UK is to register with a GP. Like, it's actually a very simple process. I think you can go to the internet and search for like GPs near me or something like that. There's a, I mean, yeah, you can just search for, sorry, before I even go any further, you guys might not know what GP is, and I'm just going on and on about GP. So GP is a general practitioner, so that's like your health care provider, and you have to find a GP that is in your area or close to you, so that in case of any incases you're able to contact them and then they help you out. So with that as well, guys, once again, you need accommodation. You need to have like a place where you need to know where you'll be staying to be able to apply for your GP, because your GP is also going to send you they're going to be sending you things via the post and all of that. So based on your accommodation and where you'll be staying, you go you can search for GPs in so and so area, find one, and then register with them. It's a simple process. You just go in there, enter your details. You need your information from your BRP, your passport, probably your address and all of that. I think it's not a difficult thing to navigate. So yeah, you just register with your GP, and then I think once they accept you, I think it takes a while for them to get back to you and accept you as a patient or whatever. But then it's not a difficult process. But you want to do it like immediately you come, so that in case of anything, you have like someone that you can go to. You have a hospital that you can like call and book an appointment and all of that. So yeah, that is one thing you want to do. And I know that like most of us coming as international students, we want to work, right? You want to work and make some money to maybe take care of yourself or just save up and all of that. So you want to also start applying for jobs and looking for jobs, like part-time jobs that you can do. You guys probably already know this, that you can work 20 hours a week as a student in the UK. So yeah, the thing is, you can start applying for jobs, but they might not give you until you have your NI number. But that shouldn't deter you from applying, because although some people will ask you like upfront, once you send in your application for like your NI number, your bank account and all those things. That's why you want to do those things like first and immediately, so that you have those things by the time people start calling you for interviews and all of that. But then yeah, it's also good to start looking for them immediately you arrive. There are lots of part-time job opportunities. I don't know if I'm going to maybe do a dedicated video to that, but let me know if a lot of people request for it. Maybe I'm going to do a video looking for part-time jobs and all of that. But you guys have probably already heard like warehouse jobs, care jobs, cleaning, restaurant jobs, waiting jobs, receptionist and things like that. Variety of them. Depending on your city and where you stay, you can find a number of jobs that you can do part-time. Yes, I think that should basically be it. Those are the things I really wanted to touch on in this video. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you want me to clarify. Just leave them in the comment section, and I'm definitely going to get back to you on them. If you guys have any like things that you want me to make videos on, you can leave them in the comment section, and I'm definitely going to get back to you on them as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned like a thing or two, and I'm going to be seeing you in my next video. Don't forget to like this video, share this video as well, leave a comment. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to come back to you guys with more information and helpful tips and all of that. So thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.